All right, so this is really common, but one of the things I want you to do is I want you to understand that toddlers at this age, infants, toddlers, early childhood, they are learning to communicate through their behavior. In fact, they're just learning to communicate in general. So this behavior is going to be fairly natural as they begin to explore how they get their needs met. And before this, that's what they did as infants and young toddlers. They were able to get their needs met through crying and trying to loudly let you know that they were hungry or that they needed something, but they weren't able to articulate what that something was. Now that they're getting older, it's up to us as the caregivers to kind of give them the words to be able to articulate that. So my advice for this is, number one, when she is screaming, crying, tantruming, anything like that to try to get what she wants, or when she doesn't get her way, the most important thing is not to necessarily give in to that behavior, because what you're going to do is positively reinforce that. So positive and negative, I want you to think of it like mathematically. Positive meaning you're adding a behavior, negative meaning you're taking it away. And so if you're giving it not necessarily attention, but you're giving in, so, you're like, okay, fine, and you give her what she wants, or you make an attempt to meet her in the middle, but it is somehow reinforcing her. It's positively reinforcing that behavior, saying, hey, when I cry, scream, tantrum, whatever, I get more of mom's attention. I may not get exactly what I want, but I get something that I want. And so I'm going to continue doing that behavior because it meets my need. And so what you want to do is when she's tantruming, you can do a couple things. So it depends on why. You said she's not getting her way. So a lot of that can be reducing your verbal engagement with her. Stop telling her, don't do this, stop, don't engage with her verbally, because when we're at our most emotional, our intelligence is like bare minimum. So reduce your verbal communication with her. Another thing you might want to do is connect with her and comfort her, holding her, getting close to her. And if you are going to talk with her, make it questions like, wow, I see that you're really upset. You want to give it a name. You want to help give her the verbalization and the articulation to express what she's feeling. She's upset. She's sad, she's frustrated. You can say, I know that you're not getting what you want, and I know that can make you really, really frustrated. But you want to make sure you're giving her choices. So you don't want to reinforce the behavior, but you still want to make sure she's following through with the instruction that you're giving her. So if it's going to bed, you're going to say, well, unfortunately, we're still going to go to bed, but guess what? Do you want to hop up the stairs like a bunny, or do you want to crawl up the stairs like a turtle? You want to give her choices so she can reclaim that control that she is fussing about and tantruming about. There's loads of ways that we can overcome this. This is just one way that you can do that. So I hope this strategy helped, but you can stay tuned for more, and I'll try to do more of these to help parents minimize tantrums.